What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video. And today we're gonna be getting into another interesting video topic. Now, today the Cleveland Browns are coming off the fresh of a Victory Monday. Happy Victory Monday to you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Victory Monday. I got some trolls in my comment section. Y'all killed me about my Joe Flacco take. Hey, I was wrong. Now, what I will say about Joe Flacco, I don't necessarily think this game is a great indicator of how he'll perform for the rest of the year. But the guy is playing great. He should be the starter. They announced him a starter. I was wrong about it, So, moving on past that, let's talk about this football game. I went to this game. It was freezing cold. I probably got some blisters from going to this game. I was going to get y'all the post-game analysis yesterday, but I've been battling this flu really badly. So I've been trying to just get as much energy as I can to bring y'all some videos and as quick as possible, but it's being sick suck, man. But getting into this video, first thing first, I want to bring up who we want to talk about first. What direction we want to go? I mean, we already talked about Joe Flacco. You want to go Joe Flacco? Let's get Joe Flacco off the way. Joe Flacco. The pick he threw was bad. He had a couple of bad throws out there. But, I mean, if we're looking at what we really expect and need out of Joe Flacco, he gets an A. We really didn't expect him to ever throw for anything near 300. We didn't expect him to ever throw for anything near 3 touchdowns. Despite how he got there was kind of wide open passes and throwing in wide open guys. But 300 yards is 300 yards. Now, it did come off against this Jaguars defense, who is completely questionable right now. They just gave up 300-yard games back-to-back to backup quarterbacks, which is abysmal. Trevor Lawrence looked like he's seen. I know a lot of people came into the game talking about his high ankle sprain, but he didn't look injured to me, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but he looked pretty healthy to me. He was out there running around, so I'm not going to give him the excuse of his high ankle sprain being the reason that he played that bad of a game. I'm going to give the credit to the Cleveland Browns defense. Now, looking at Joe Flacco, he could have had a little bit better completion percentage, but we got to keep in mind, it's kind of hard for me to even critique the guy because, bro, he was just sitting on the couch 3 weeks ago. He didn't need no rust. He didn't need anything. He came in, he balled out, I'm not going to kill the guy for having that bad interception or having, a little bit better completion percentage because my standards aren't that high. He exceeded expectation. Let's go on to stay on the offensive side of football. David Njoku. Have yourself a day. You see how it looks when David Njoku doesn't drop the football? Have yourself a day, David Njoku. Amari Cooper had a decent game. Elijah Moore had a decent game. Who else had a decent game? I'm trying to think. Running backs, from what I heard, it sounds like Jerome Ford is injured, so hopefully that means Pierre Strong can finally get some tick. I think Pierre Strong might be the best running back on the team. Jerome Ford, still struggling to see the field. As far as seeing the field, not getting on the field, because he probably gets on the field a little bit too much. Bad day from the running backs, but Kareem Hunt does what he's supposed to do, get a touchdown out there in short yardage situations. Love to see it. That's why we brought him here. As far as tackle play goes, it was all right. I mean, we're playing with backups out there, man. We're playing with 5th and a 6th string or 4th and a 5th string tackle play, 4th string QB play, 2nd string running back play. It's only so much you can really ask for standard-wise. I'm not about to critique these guys as if they're getting paid $230 million, but not to here nor there. Or if, even if there were any type of high rookie or high caliber of a player. David Bell got his first touchdown grab. I actually think that's his 2nd touchdown grab, but I think it was his first one in this year. But I don't know. I think he got one and maybe against the I can't think of the game, but I swear David Bell has caught a touchdown before. But if not, that was his first one. Wide open play. Great play from Kevin Stefanski. You got to give Kevin his credit. Kevin Stefanski has had 4 different starting quarterbacks beat teams above 500. You cannot say the Browns by 4. Throw some stats at you guys for you guys that like stats. 6-1 at home record for the Cleveland Browns. Best in the AFC. Almost best in the NFL. The Eagles topped them. I think, no, actually not the Eagles. The Cowboys topped them. Best in the AFC, Cleveland Browns. You come into Cleveland. This is why it sucks that it's looking like we won't get a home playoff game because it's hard to win in Cleveland, man. It's really hard to win in Cleveland, man. Uh, this team and the way this defense performs at home is crazy. Offense did great, put up 31 points, had a great outing. Shout out to Dustin Hopkins for now having the most kicks made in a single season for a Browns kicker. Nobody's going to give Andrew Berry enough credit for going out and getting well, I'm just going to call him D-Hop, going out and getting D-Hop right before the start of the season, not the trade deadline. Seeing K. York writing on the wall and making that call to go and get him was a brilliant call, man. He's having a career year. And just an overall great thing from the head coach and the coaching. They need to be here. Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry need to be here for the foreseeable future, as in 10 years. The next 5 to 10 years at least. Those guys are going out there and they're proving exactly what they need to prove. And that's exactly what you want to see as a Cleveland Browns fan. And that's what you want to see as far as anybody that is, rooting for the team. If you're Jimmy Haslam, you love to see this type of stability because now we got PIs that can win at all levels. If the Cleveland Browns team was healthy, this would be the best team in the National Football League. It's nothing it's no fact, it's no source of evidence that suggests different. You got this team that has the best strength of schedule win. If this was college talking, this Browns team has by far the best strength of schedule. They have beat the most teams above 500. They're 6-3 against teams above 500 with 4 different quarterbacks. 4 different quarterbacks. That's crazy. That's crazy. The quarterback position simply doesn't matter with the Cleveland Browns. Crazy. Give Kevin Stefanski his flowers. Give Kevin Stefanski an extension today, not tomorrow. He needs to be extended. And he's damn sure in the running for Coach of the Year. Getting on to the defense. Martin Emerson, have yourself a day, young man. I'm saying young man like we're not the same age. Have yourself a day, Martin. Martin Emerson had himself a day. 2 interceptions. He had a couple of great tackles on open field. He's a Pro Bowler. If he doesn't make the Pro Bowl, he has been robbed of that. Greg Newsome, have yourself a day. Great day from Greg Newsome. Great day from Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett was held probably about 17 times at that game. I was there. I was saying it. Blake Hands was literally putting his hands in his face mask to hold him, not getting called. Myles did say something about that after the game. The referees just got to be better overall. The officiating has been widely talked about across the league in this Pacific week. You had the incident with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, and you got Myles Garrett calling them out, Andy Reid calling them out, Pat Mahomes calling them out. So it's going to be a lot of hefty fines being spread out and being spread around there. That's another thing that we'll keep in mind. Myles is probably going to get his fine before Saturday about his comments he made. But it's the honest to God truth. I don't care how dominated God is. You can't just throw out the hold and call out the playbook. You can't do that. Going off, Jim Schwartz had a great bounce back game, and his defense had a great bounce back game. I was going to post a pregame video, but the video got corrupted. I recorded it, edited it, was going to put it out for you guys. It ended up getting corrupted, and then it got corrupted. I was sick. So then it was like, all right, do I post this pregame video at 12:45, or do I just chalk it up? So I just chalked it up and took the L on my chin. But in the pregame video, I said this game is going to come down to the trenches. I feel like the offensive line held up as much as they could. We did give up a strip sack. It's not good. But the offensive line held up as much as they could. Our corners played magnificent. We see what big of a difference it is having Cam Mitchell out there. Got to give Cam Mitchell a lot of credit. He's here to stay for sure. And having Greg Newsome out there with Denzel Ward, Martin Emerson, and now we got the addition of Cam Mitchell rising on his team. This cornerback room and the secondary room is getting better and getting good. Unfortunately, we did lose DeJuan Jones for the year. Before this game in practice, he tore his MCL, and we lost Grant Delpit in this game with a groin injury. It looked like he might go on IR for the rest of the year. So I'll drop a video on that, and we keep that in mind and keep forward. But this is just a great overall team win. The Jags tried to bring it back. I actually had no worry that we wasn't going to win the game. I knew we were going to recover the onside kick because Mike Prefer wasn't on there. Mike Prefer, he's known for fucking shit up. But like I said, not to hear it over there, man. This was a great victory win. Joe Flacco's here to stay. We should try to get him on for next year. Should try to get him on a 2-year deal. He can be a good backup. The only thing with him being a good backup is him and Deshaun run two completely different systems. We go undercover and go in, not undercover, but go into that in the offseason of why you brought Deshaun. If you didn't want to run Deshaun Watson's system, we go and debate that. But you guys comment down below how you feel about this win, man. It's your boy Will. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to drop some more videos out throughout the week, and I'm out. Peace.